Here she is. She's a beautiful dog. She loved Ben and I very much. She is the best dog ever, and no one will ever live up to her. She's not really there anymore, but she was very lively back in her prime. Okay.
Video?
Yeah, video. Okay, ready? Here, you hold it. You video me. You can see yourself. Look at you. You're so funny.
Is there gonna be noise with it?
Yeah.
Take 2, Kenzie try on dresses.
Today is May 6th, 2024, and I am 25. What are you most looking forward to in being a mother, Anna?
I don't have to see the
I printed my book out that I've been working on for the past, oh my gosh, like 5 years. It feels good. I feel like I'm getting to the end. I submitted it to my editor for the second time, and so she's been looking at it, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. We've been sleeping in the living room the past like month because we do not like our bed, so our house is just looks well lived in with all of the mess going on. That's not funny. This is how we cope. One thing I recommend is if you know you're like about to be really sad one day, put 2 spoons in the freezer and then, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Hello, hello, hello. Checking 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we live? Is the camera on?
Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been way too long. It's been about 6 months, I think, is the last time that I uploaded a YouTube video and sat down and just chatted with you guys. I actually edited the intro part yesterday, and it's insane how much better I feel doing a YouTube video and just reflecting on my year and my life and moments, and I have missed it. I have missed it so much. So welcome back. Welcome. Yeah, let's get into this video. I need to make sure my fly is up. Okay, we're good. But as you can see behind me, I did wallpaper in my office and I bought 2 chairs, and it's nice and cozy and comfortable in here. It feels ready for some content. It's been begging for me to sit down and be creative. I never want to stop being creative. That's one thing that I have always pushed to the forefront of my mind and tell myself, no matter how much older you get, don't ever stop just creating content and creating art and just having fun with life. And so anyways, I'm kind of getting off topic now. I started this year with so many goals. I'm looking at my lists of goals right now, and this year took me by surprise. I don't know if anyone else has been just struggling this year, but I have been, even though on social media it looks like I haven't been. But I started out wanting to do a podcast this year, but it did not feel right. I sat down and was writing everything out. I came up with a name, I took pictures, I figured it all out, and I felt like I was forcing it. As for YouTube, it just comes way more natural to me. So it just didn't feel like my time. So maybe in the future I might start a podcast, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, this year has been pretty difficult. Ben and I lost our flow girl. We had to put her down because she got cancer, and she was diagnosed, I think, in January or February, and we didn't put her down immediately. We wanted to watch her and make sure is she in pain? Is she gonna still be happy? Because you can have cancer and be happy. So we just watched her, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Overnight, it just progressed, and she stopped getting in the bed with us. She stopped chasing her ball. She stopped going on walks. She just laid in the living room all day, and we work, so when we come home she would be in the same exact spot, and her life was just dwindling. She was not there anymore. I think it was it March? I think it was March whenever we decided it's time, and it was the most difficult decision we've ever had to make. The night before we put her down, Ben and I got all dressed up and took pictures with her, and we sat on the back porch and just talked about all our memories with her. Yeah, now I'm getting emotional because it still feels so surreal that she's gone. So we're going to change the subject now, but gosh, losing a dog or an animal or a pet is no joke. It is very difficult, but we're navigating on through. one thing that I'm very proud of that I stuck to this year is I worked very hard on my book, and I feel like I talk about it, and I hate when people talk about things and it's like not getting done, but I promise it's being worked on. I sent it over to my editor for the 3rd time, and she's been looking at it, and I feel very content and very happy and at peace with where it's at right now. It feels ready, and I have not felt this yet. I usually feel like I'm getting closer, but wow, that sun is like, oh, but I feel like I'm getting closer, but it just never felt set in stone, and now it feels set in stone, and it's getting real. Like every time I sit down to work on it, I just start crying because it's getting to the end, and it's going to be able to be in your hands. And this is a fiction book that like I have grown so attached to the characters, so attached to the plot line, so attached to everything, and it's like I'm letting go of my baby essentially. So I'm very excited though for you guys to read it and just to make it your own, and I cannot wait. On a positive note, this year has been very exciting because my best friend, she is having a baby boy, and my other new friend is having a baby as well, and so is my sister-in-law. So there's going to be a lot of new babies in my life, and I'm very pumped for that because I don't know, all of the ladies in my life are just so phenomenal and just motivate me. And it was like the first time in my life that I saw motherhood in like a different light. I was like, oh, you know, you guys are so strong and so powerful, and I'm so proud of you guys. And it just shifted my perspective and made me think like, oh, I might want kids one day. As for lately, I have been like, I don't know, like I just maybe not yet, but they shifted my perspective, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, but we're not rushing it. No time soon, definitely not in 9 months, but we'll see. But through all of this and losing flow and just being kind of stuck in a rut, me and my husband have decided that we are moving at the end of December. And I know that's kind of like a very quick thing to say in this video. I don't really want to go in full details yet, only because we're still trying to straighten some things out, but we will be moving across the country, and it's going to be very difficult to leave my family. That was like the hardest part of it, was telling my family, and they were also supportive, and I'm very thankful for that because I don't think I could have handled it if they weren't. I would have been like, come on, just please understand why we're doing this. But we just kind of feel like we need a fresh start, and we need some more inspiration. We need to feel like we are in a community, and we just don't really, I have amazing people here and amazing friends here. I just feel like there's more for both of us out there somewhere, and it might be this place, it might not be this place. We are keeping our house, so if we end up wanting to come back, we can. That option is available to us. That is what's really nice about it, is we're able to kind of like experience and then see maybe in a year or two we're like, okay, we're ready to come home, then we can come home. So we're very excited about this new life change, but it's also very scary. But I keep telling everyone like I'm way more excited than I am sad or scared, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna have to make new friends and find a new job and figure all that out, but you know, that stuff works itself out. I'm very, very thankful for a husband that just is so loving, and I just feel like at home with him, so anywhere will be fine for me. I know that's so cheesy and gross, ew, but it's just the truth. I feel very comfortable right now in my life, and I don't know, it's so strange. It's crazy how like two things can exist at the same time. Like I can be so depressed and sad, but also so excited and motivated and happy, and every day is just so different. Every day is just vastly different. But one thing I do want to start doing is posting YouTube videos once a month. I don't know if I'll be consistent necessarily like every Tuesday like I have been in the past, but I do want to keep videoing my life and documenting things. So if anything, I do want to post a video once a month, kind of like this, just catching you guys up to speed and kind of telling you what's going on and kind of doing vlog style things. So like still filming like I have been, but maybe not as consistently. I don't know. I definitely feel like like my life is shifting in a way, and my passions are kind of becoming lesser, but more. How do I explain this? Is like I just feel like I don't have to overdo myself anymore. In the past, I felt like force my husband to go take pictures, and I'd force people to film, and I'd force all this stuff, and I just was like, I was getting burnt out. I wasn't enjoying my art anymore and how I create things. I just want it to flow and feel more natural and more real and authentic, and I know that's what everybody tries to do, but I was really kind of overdoing myself, and I don't want to get stressed out over something that is not a big deal. Like posting a video is not a big deal at all, and it's gonna be okay. Life is gonna still move and still go on, whether I post a video or not. I have still been writing music and still working on music. If you can hear like a bass, that is my husband working on music right now. We've been really trying to push ourselves and work on music, and I love nothing more than whenever I finish something. It doesn't even have to be that big. It could be a 2-minute song, and the feeling that I created something. If you are not a creative, I just really push you to find something that makes you feel that way, because life is very difficult to navigate, and if you do not have an outlet, I just can't imagine my life without an outlet, whether that be creating videos, writing songs, or working on a book. I truly don't think I'd be alive if I didn't have that in me. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I love the creative process. And anyways, I'm rambling now, but I really wanted to keep this video kind of short, just to kind of say hello and that I've missed you guys, and I really am excited to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. It took me until June, but you know what? We're here now, and we're gonna have a good rest of the year. This year I'm excited for the things that are coming up, and it's really pushing me on through, and I hope you kind of get together with your friends and figure out times that you're gonna go on vacation or do something, because seriously, life is so sacred, and I've learned that in losing my dog, and it's crazy how losing a dog can completely wake you up from just your slumber, and you realize how much time you have and how much time you don't have. So anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope to see you guys soon. I know I will see you soon, because I'm here forever. Love you. Goodbye.